Hello, the audience. Yeah, I got the PS3 to work, so we're doing this. Yeah. I tried to record Black Ops 2 earlier, but some asshole put, nudity in their thing, so footage is basically useless now. Yeah, I could edit it out, but that would take way too much effort, so next time I play Black Ops 2, I'll just... I don't know. There might be a setting to disable all that stuff, I don't know. Never checked, because I've never had to. Anyway, so yeah, we're playing Plants vs. Zombies. I don't know how many days we'll get done in each episode. Hopefully, maybe 2 or 3. In the later levels, I can see that it could only take... There's no other controller, by the way, connected. It's just saying that you can do player 2. Anyway, yeah. I have recently... Well, recently. I have 100%ed this game. I've seen every zombie, read every bio, gotten every plant, obviously. Played every level 3 times. Yeah, which is required to see the last zombie. Completed all the mini-games. Gotten all the achievements, by the way. I've done literally everything. There's nothing left to do. Bought all the things. The only thing I haven't done is gotten to max height with the wisdom tree, which I don't think is possible. I don't think there even is a max height with that thing. Anyway, so that's... For those of you who are brain dead and have never seen this game, that was a pea shooter. That's your main form of offense in this game. And that was a day that we just did. And there are several days in the game. So this is day 2 of the front lawn stage. The front lawn day stage. Yeah. So yeah, these are sunflowers and they produce sun. And then you can use the sun to either buy more sunflowers or buy pea shooters, which is what we're doing. It is advised to have 2 rows of sunflowers, by the way. Unless you're playing Plants vs. Zombies 2, in which you only need 1, but whatever. Yeah, so I think we're going to get a full row of sunflowers before we think about doing that. That was funny because I did the thing. Anyway. So, yeah, this is pretty good tutorial, just basic premise on what they're doing. Zombies come this way, you make sun happen, and then you make the plants happen with the sun. And of course they add gimmicks of zombies doing different things, and those plants, and, you know, these plants doing different things, and all these puns for each plant. I fucking love this game. I might play Garden Warfare on the channel, because I have that. Garden Warfare 1, obviously. I don't have Garden Warfare 2. This is a PlayStation 3, after all. Yeah, I don't know how far we're gonna get in half an hour. Who knows? Again, with the later stages, it'll probably be 1 or 2 days per episode. I'll probably have the last stage be its own episode, just so we can sit through the credits. Yeah. I don't know. I also haven't fully worked out how the recording thing works yet. I know that I probably should keep... I know that I have to keep it under half an hour, but I wonder if I can glue clips together. And, as long as it's under half an hour, I wonder if it'll still, upload. I mean, you'd think, right? But, I don't know. It could just not for some reason. So, there are basically... Yeah, there's a bunch of different types of plants. So, this plant is, of course, the cherry bomb. I do remember what they're called, by the way. I'm just waiting for it to... Blows up zombies in an area. So, when you place it down, it instantly, well, somewhat instantly, explodes and kills a bunch of zombies in the area. As I will demonstrate, eventually. I won't demonstrate it immediately, because it does cost 150 sun. So, yeah. And yeah, I do get 25 sun each time they produce something, or it falls from the sky. And yeah, this game is so original, just because, like, it introduces concepts slowly, and then starts building on them, and then you have to come up with new strategies to tackle new concepts while you're still, you know, grasping with strategies that worked against the old ones. See, zombies appeared faster now, because I managed to get another sunflower down before this guy appeared. I think from here on out, they'll consistently show up when you get 3 sunflowers down. And there's rows up here as well, and those will be covered in grass, I believe, at the end of this level. But yeah. Yeah, I believe this blows up plants in a 3x3 area, so all this stuff, if I were to place it in the middle. Anyway, so when the zombies get to the plants, they start eating them. And then when they eat through all the plants and they hit the lawnmower will make one quick sweep and kill all the zombies that are behind it, until zombies start coming out of the bushes again, and then if they make it all the way back again, then you lose. So, yeah. I've heard people refer to this game as a tower defense game, but that's not really what it is. Because with tower defense, you traditionally don't place things in the path of the object. Also, yeah, along with different types of plants, there are also different types of zombies. So this is a conehead zombie. It has about, I think, twice as much health as a regular zombie. Yeah. So, basically you gotta kill those things quickly. And you basically have to have a minimum of 2 regular base pea shooters there. As you saw in the beginning intro, there are different types of offense plants, and they're really cool. If you ever played Bloons Tower Defense, it's kind of like that. I know I just said that this game isn't a tower defense game, but whatever, shut up. I think I'm going to advertise the cherry bomb for this final wave, because, you know, it's a 3x3 area. If all the zombies appear, I can just blow them all up. When all the zombies appear, not if. Alright. Yep, I think this is all of them. Powie! Yeah, sometimes it says... I think it says Chaboof in the second one. Anyway, so this is the walnut. When I mentioned earlier that zombies can eat plants, the walnut takes a very long time to eat. So, yeah. Basically, it uses that power against them. Yeah, so now we got a full lawn. Looks nice. Nice tricycle over there on the left. Anyway, so I think we're going to do 2 rows of pea shooters and then some walnuts. And the thing is, as you can see, I can't place them down immediately when I get enough sun. I have to wait for them to recharge as well. And the walnuts have a very, very slow recharge. Like, look at how slow that is. So even if I get 50 sun, as I'm about to advertise now, I can only get the 50 sun plants that are recharged. So, yeah. And the cherry bomb and the walnuts start not charged. Unlike the pea shooter and sunflower and different plants, you know, different combinations of those, they will get more and more complicated. Anyway, yeah, this is... I'm basically just recording this because I didn't want to play Half-Life or Breath of the Wild, and yeah, and I also don't have an upload for Saturday, and I can't record on Friday, so it's basically the only reasons I'm recording this. It's Thursday, by the way, for me. I know it's kind of hard to tell because from your perspective, it's every single day, but from my perspective, it's recording 3 videos a day and then not at all for a while. Well, I say for a while. I think I didn't record for the last 2 days, or no, last 1 day. I didn't record yesterday. I think I recorded all the other days. Oh shit. So, this is a good example as to why you need the walnut, because as I mentioned earlier, you need a base of at least 2 of these, right, to kill it. But, the thing is, you can combine this with a different plant, like the walnut, when I finally get the charge for it. I'm pretty sure it'll recharge in time. And then, that'll slow it down long enough to, you know, deal enough damage and kill it. So yeah, now I've got 2 pieces down here. I didn't know that that was there. I was just reinforcing the 2 that have the weakest defenses. So yeah, I'm just working with the optimal strategy here, and the only reason that, you know, I don't know, but basically the reason I'm talking so much is because, like, again, I've 100%ed this game in every possible way. So, yeah, not really much to talk about in the way of coming up with any sort of strategy to fight these guys. I'm just talking about game design in this scenario. Yeah, so let's get enough for a cherry bomb and hopefully another 50 so that we can get this without jeopardizing the amount of money we have saved for the cherry bomb. There we go. Saw that, man. And then, yeah, never mind. Well, in the after game, when you beat the game and start playing through it again, which I don't think I'm going to do, you can get an item called Walnut Repair, which lets you place a walnut on top of a walnut, and it repairs it. And it uses up the charge. It's just like placing a walnut, but you don't have to worry about, spoilers. Yeah, basically you can just repair the stuff, which is kind of neat, and it's very convenient. Especially for, again, spoilers. Two little things to spoil. Anyway, you've probably noticed that after every single level, we've been getting a plant. That doesn't hold true entirely. Sometimes we will usually get a plant, but in semi-rare scenarios, we will get some kind of other item to move the plot forward or to signify the end of a sort of level. You see in the bottom right it says level 1-4, because, you know, we're in World 1, this is the 4th day, so when we get to different worlds, then, you know, it will get different items to signify exiting worlds and stuff. And you're gonna like the other worlds, they're fun. If you don't know what they are, which is impressive. Because most, if not all, people know what Plants vs. Zombies is. Anyway, so yeah, there's the shovel. Yeah, it lets you dig up a plant to make room for another plant. So, yeah, this is the spoilers I was talking about. So the walnut repair allows you to repair the walnuts without having to do this first. Yeah. And now we get a minigame of walnut bowling. I love this. And that was Crazy Dave, by the way. He's our neighbor. Yeah, I was skipping his text because I'm so used to playing through this game. Anyway, so, because those have twice as much health, boom, takes 2 hits. And then we can also do this and have them bounce off each other, like that. And in a second, we will get something else. Again, in a second, not now apparently. Once again, not now. Still not happening. I might have wanted to wait for those guys just so I can get, like, more of those. Alright, so this is an explosive walnut. It's not a plant in the traditional sense, but if you bowl it, it does this. There we go. Yeah, you can't place these in, like, normal games. Just in minigames. Specifically this minigame. It's kind of neat. Without, like, you know, wasting the idea for a plant. EA. For those of you who don't know, this was... PopCap in its entirety was purchased by EA, and then they made Plants vs. Zombies 2 and Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, and they turned this beloved cult classic into microtransaction-ridden hellhole. Hellhole, there. Whatever. Okay. I might have not wanted to do that, but whatever. There we go! Got rid of all of them. Look at that strategy. I'm pretty good at this. Once again, I'm 100% of the game. I've beaten this and the harder version of this. And you know, those are only in minigame format when you unlock that in the menus. Well, hey! Let me just yeet this over here. Oh god, no. Alright. Only 2 more. I don't care if it's an explosive. Let's go. Alright, it's not. So now we get another plant. It's a potato mine. I probably should have said that after we saw the name. Potato mine. Explodes on contact, but takes time to arm itself. So, it's... So the cherry bomb takes up a 3x3 area, but this one only explodes 1 zombie. But it only takes up, it only costs 25 sun. So very good, especially for the early game. I will be using it for the first couple levels. Yeah. So if you haven't already noticed, there's no plant that is wholly a replacement for a plant yet. There will be eventually, but, you know, not for a while. So as you can tell, this isn't armed immediately. It stays in the ground for a while. That's why I placed it so far back. And so I can stall the zombie. Yeah. So the strategy is to place it super far back, and then after some time, it'll do that, and now it's ready to explode. So when this guy steps over it, it'll do an amusing thing. I mean, it'll explode, but it'll also do something quite amusing. Fuck it, let's do that too. They can explode once, by the way, in case you were wondering. Spadow! It's adorable. And they turn into like little potato wedges. It's adorable because it's a potato mine. Anyway, yeah. So there you go. Oh, shut up, PlayStation. My PlayStation makes the sun jealous on occasion. Yes, I did rip that one from Nerd Cubed. Anyway, so yeah, now we can just straight up place the plants on the places that the guy exploded, or just do that. They one-shot most zombies. Later on, we'll find zombies that they can't just one-shot, but, you know, most of the zombies throughout the game, the potato mine is a pretty safe bet for just killing things. Like this guy, for example. I only put a pea shooter there just because I wanted to complete the row. It's not actually going to do anything before it explodes. Boom! So, yeah, that's basically the moral here. Well, moral, whatever. Alright, so that is a new type of zombie. This is the pole vault zombie. It directly counters the potato mine, because when this is armed... Well, let's see if it pole vaults. Yep. See, it jumps over plants, so it's not even remotely affected by the potato mine. So there was a quick demonstration there. I will be treating it with a lot more hesitance in the future. I won't be doing that against every single one of them, because the final wave does contain, I think, multiple. So, yeah. But here's the cool strategy, is that you can do that. So they pole vault over the walnut and then land directly on the armed potato mine. Aha. Unfortunately, I will not be able to demonstrate this because I don't have the potato mine or the walnut, but it's okay because I think they're killing it fast enough for me to not worry about that. But it will become slightly worrisome in the future when when it's surrounded by other zombies, and it's not going to be the first one out, so we won't be able to hit it the entire time. And then if anything gets in this little 3x3 area, then I will be able to just completely destroy it. Like so. Ta-da! I feel good about myself. We're just straight on to really exciting and clever strategies. And that for the sake of symmetry. Just kidding, I don't like it. I like my original strategy. Kill the thing. I don't want a damaged thing. Alright, so that is not going to spoil the name this time. That's the snow pea. Shoots frozen peas that damage and slow the enemy. Yeah, we still got about 10 minutes. Yeah, so basically what the snow pea does, it's a variation on the pea shooter, and it, you know, chills and slows down enemies, but it also costs 175 extra. So, you know, not a complete replacement for the pea shooter. You won't be able to get enough sun to use it before zombies, you know, start getting through your lawnmowers and eating up all your stuff. Once again, using the potato mine. I could place it back here, but, you know, then it takes longer for the zombie to get there, and then I'm just kind of here with the charged sunflower, just like, come on, when you gonna explode? Yeah, as you can see, I'm just kind of speeding through placing these sunflowers. So if I were to place it here, then I would have, like, all of these done except for that last one, which is being taken up by a potato mine. Okay, here is the complete opposite of the situation I was just talking about. Yeah, so it slows down that stuff, and I'm using it in combination with the pea shooter so it can deal extra damage and all that. There you go. And I just used it there so that... because there was really no other option. I mean, I could have used the... whatever, doesn't matter. Cherry bomb is what I meant. I just kind of amusingly just like think of these as the Chaboof and Spadao, just because it's an amusing idea. Anyway. These aren't the only explosive plants, by the way, and this isn't the only protective plant, and these aren't the only attacking plants, and I was kind of keeping that a bit of a secret for the first 4. And this, actually, the sunflower, isn't even the only sun-producing plant, which is really cool. I like that. There aren't many, obviously, because, you know, this is pretty efficient already. Don't worry, this game won't turn into, like, a huge, like, mega operation of, like, just everything clouding the screen. You can't see anything like it's Smash Brothers. Like, it won't turn into anything like that. It won't turn into, like, weird complex programming systems or whatever. It's just this basic concept, but then they build on it more and more, and it becomes super cool by the end. And at the end, you're, like, fighting all the different zombies, and you know how to counter them. There we go. And I do have a favorite plant, and I will point it out when and if we ever see it, because I don't remember if it's an after-game plant. It's either an after-game plant or you get it super late. And if you do get it super late, then I think I'll just grind some mini-games just so I can get enough money to buy it, because it is a purchasable plant, which, again, spoilers, probably shouldn't have mentioned it, but whatever. Yeah, let's do this strategy, why not? I don't know why I put it there specifically, but whatever. Make it seem more defended, I guess. If anything, it's less defended, because I do need that for the strategy. Yeah, they all have eyes, and they all bounce back and forth, by the way. I can see how this game could be a potential turnoff to people who, I don't know, I've never seen it before, with how, like, weird it looks, but I don't know, I like it. Now's a good time to mention the soundtrack. I do enjoy it. Again, I have a favorite song, and I will mention it when we come to it. Trust me. or even I won't mention it, because I'll be completely silent listening to it. Anyway. There we go. Hopefully we can kill this guy before he jumps. Alright, sweetness. Also, I do like how this game kind of addresses the fact that every single one of these guys, well, all the basic zombies are in suits and ties, because that's what we bury them in, so the zombie apocalypse is a formal event. Which is cool. There's a lot of, like, commentary on, like, you know, zombies and stuff, and the concepts of them. It's neat. Let's see if I could remember any of the cheat codes. Is party one of them? I remember how to activate the cheat codes, don't remember what they are, though. None of them actually do anything, by the way. They just, like... Oh, wait, I remember! Okay, ready? Nope, that was not one of them. Separate words? No, I want separate words. Oh, I can't have separate words. Never mind. Whatever, there's a cheat that turns all your lawnmowers into, like, hot rods. It's cool. And there's another cheat that I can never get to work, but it, like, is supposed to make all the zombies, like, whenever they die, explode into flowers or something. But I never got that one to work. There's also another one that, it was the party one I tried. And it puts, like, party glasses on all of them. Yeah. I'll, like, write them down for the next episode, maybe. This might... Yeah, you know what, let's do... When we get to day 8, then that'll be our final episode. we're about to unlock a pretty cool plant, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, the next plant we unlock is also one of my favorites. It'll basically replace the potato mine, I think. If it's the plant I'm thinking. If it's not, I'll mention it. I don't remember what other plant, because there's 2 more plants, I think, before the next world, and I don't remember what they are. Like, at all. Well, I remember what one of them is the one I'm keeping secret, but hopefully we unlock the other one first so I can remember, but who knows? Oh, look at that. Oh, I remember what the other one is. Okay. We're probably going to unlock the other one first. Now thinking about it. Well, I don't know. I really don't. Yeah, we've got... Do we? Yeah, we've got time for another world. Or level. Yep, okay, cool. It's the chomper. This was the first plan I was thinking of. It's one of my favorites. Devours zombies whole, but is vulnerable while chewing. So, this one, instead of having the zombies eat the plant, it eats the zombies. And that's a bucket head on the right. They are the bane of everyone's existence. Yeah. So, no more potato mine. That one's done for. We're also not doing the strategy where I put a potato mine down by the sunflowers and wait for the zombie to come to me. Instead, I'm just gonna start laying pea shooters early. But this thing eats the zombies, but of course it chews for a while, so it can be eaten in return. Which is just weird to think about, because that means the zombie would start eating the other zombie at some point. But that's whatever. I think I usually get one more sunflower down. This was a bad idea. There we go. Alright, there we go. We've gotten into the groove of it. So hopefully we can ride this groove out and finish this round, or, yeah, this level, in the next 2.5 minutes. There's no way that's going to be possible, but whatever. Let's try it anyway. Why not? I think we might be able to go a little over half an hour. I do not know. I've never tried. Well, I've obviously tried and succeeded, but that's after several attempts, and I don't want to do that, so... Who knows? I certainly don't. Honestly, I don't want to know. Let's just hope we can kill these zombies fast enough. I'm just looking back over at the clock. We should have enough time. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We'll be fine. There we go. So they can eat zombies, I think, from that range, right? They can in Plants vs. Zombies too. Please let me be right. There we go. So, yeah, they pretty well complement the walnuts. And they recharge way faster than them, so try not to get carried away and keep placing them, because then you're just going to waste your sun when they get eaten. Oh, that's a bucket head. That's fine, I'm sure. Pretty sure the snow pea can take them out. Okay, we have 1 minute. There is no way that we're getting through this, by the way. I don't think you can, like, speedrun this game. Yeah, we have 45 seconds. Once again, I don't think this is possible to get through it. So... Shit, we're going over half an hour. Oh, no. We have 30 seconds. Yeah, we're screwed. Okay, I don't know how well this is gonna work. Wait. I have a solution. I have a brilliant solution. Good night, everybody.